Ladies and gentlemen, 10 Super Sentai original changers compared to their Power Rangers counterpart.
Morpher is one of the crucial elements that must be present in Power Rangers. Each season has its own unique Morpher, and in this video, So, let's get into the list.
Kiba Ranger, Gosei Sentai Dai Ranger.
Interestingly, this character was taken from Dai Rangers. However, the Dai Rangers were not fully adapted, as only the Zords, the White Ranger, and some weapons were taken, leaving out the 5 main Rangers. They where the White Ranger, also known as the Kiba Ranger, uses a wrist-mounted changer and a key as its transformation mechanism. This morpher basically has a similar concept to the 5 main Rangers morphers in that show, but it was never actually adapted in any Power Rangers series. In the second season of Power Rangers, we were surprised by the arrival of the White Ranger. Interestingly, they didn't use the original White Ranger morpher for this season, so a slight modification was made to the old Power Morpher by adding a new power coin with a new symbol. This differs from its Super Sentai counterpart, where the White... As a veteran ranger who has worn multiple colors, Tommy Oliver gets something special for this one. His morpher was enhanced into Master Morpher that allow him to transform into all of his ranger forms, such as the Red Zeo Ranger and the Black Dino Thunder Ranger. This morpher is indeed flexible, and I think it would be easy to redesign them into other Rangers morphers.
Doran Changer, Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger.
In the Japanese version, the Rangers use the Doran Changer. The Doran Changer is modeled after an inro, a traditional Japanese case for holding small objects. When transforming, the front panel slides down, revealing the Kakure medal inside. This medal is what they used in Power Rangers. This item was labeled Mighty Morphin Alien Ranger. Actually, the Alien Rangers didn't have a specific morpher in their series. Compared to the Kaku Rangers, this season only used their collectible items to transform. Not specific as a morpher, but their power is known to come from these power coins. The Doran Changer also never appeared in any Power Rangers series.
Power Brace, Toriki Sentai or Ranger.
In the Japanese version, the Golden Power Staff, or King Stick, is just an ordinary weapon that has nothing to do with the transformation. Meanwhile, the Gold Ranger, or King Ranger, transformed using the King Brace, a pair of wristbands also similar to the 5 main Rangers morphers in the show. The only distinction was the kanji for King on the front of the King Brace. Notably, the King Brace was not adapted in Power Rangers Zeo as the primary morpher for the Gold Ranger, but it was still released as an exclusive toy. It's a staff with a special motif at the top, featuring Japanese kanji that means king. This tool was used by Jason to transform into the Gold Ranger in the series. In addition to serving as a morpher, it also served as a primary weapon in battles against evil. In the Japanese version, the Golden Power Staff, or King Stick, is just an ordinary weapon that has nothing to do with the transformation. Meanwhile, the Gold Ranger, or King Ranger, transformed using the
Ginga Brace, Seitu Sentai Gingaman.
Go back to our earlier discussion about how the Dai Rangers weren't fully adapted into Power Rangers. Of wristbands with a key attached to one of them. This is different from the... In Power Rangers, Rangers Lost Galaxy, we're shown an important element from Die Ranger's season. The five main Rangers morpher is reused as a special morpher for Magna Defender, the 6th Ranger. In Die Rangers, this item is called Aura Changer, a pair of wristbands with this scene was still used in Power Rangers as part of the morphing sequence right after Mike uses his morpher.
Hai, saya Nadine Asa, seorang pelakon. Tapi skrip yang ni saya tulis, saya garang. Aisyah, kisah.
Magi Staff, Mahu Sentai Magi Ranger.
In the Japanese version, this staff is just a weapon, and the Magi Mother transforms using the same morpher as the Rangers. Initially, it was identical. Until its appearance at the end of the season, it was recolored and became known as the Silver Magi Phone. Silver Magi Phone did not appear in Power Rangers Mystic Force or as a toy in America. In this version, the Snow Staff is used by Udonna to morph as the Mystic White Ranger throughout the series. The Snow Staff is essentially the same as the Rangers' Magi Staffs. It has two versions, one of which is a wooden staff with a snowflake crystal. In the Udonna always used her Snow Staff to morph instead of a flip phone like the other Mystic Rangers.
Geki Changers, Juken Sentai Geki Ranger.
In the Japanese version, the Geki Rangers transform using Geki Changer, a glove-like device attached to both sides of their arms. Geki Changer also has a storage function that can store weapons inside a pocket dimension. In Power Rangers, this device is not used as a morpher, but is still retained as part of their costume. Meanwhile, they created a solar morphers for the three main Rangers, a glasses-shaped morpher that has never existed in any Super Sentai season. To transform, they simply need to put it on, press the button on the left side, and call out Jungle Fury Spirit Unleashed. Solar Morpher is the first original Power Rangers morpher ever created, not inspired by any Rangers morphers.
Shodophone, Samurai Sentai Shinkenger.
However, in the Japanese version, Sodaphone can be folded second time to reveal a small brush. This mechanism was removed in Power Rangers, where Samuraiser. Actually, this morpher is almost identical to the Sodaphone in Super Sentai. Basically, the 5 Samurai Rangers use a flip phone as their morpher and changer, which serves to write kanji for their techniques. However, Samuraiser is just a regular phone with special animations on the screen. Nevertheless, the Sodaphone was still adapted, although it was only used by Lauren Shiba and had brief screen time. On the other hand, the 6th Ranger in the Japanese version uses a phone and sushi disc, also known as the sushi changer. When combined, these two items form a cute sushi, just like its name suggests. This changer was never adapted for the Gold Samurai Power Rangers. Meanwhile, Antonio transforms using the same Samuraiser. However, this morpher was redesigned in terms of its colors and screen animations.
Morphin Brace, Dokumi Sentai Go Busters.
Actually, this morpher is similar to the Go Buster version, except they added an extra item for power. Didn't exist in the Go Buster version, where their morphers were just a regular wristband. Another difference is that in the Japanese version, the Rangers have to carry their morphos wherever they go. Meanwhile, in extra item for Power Rangers. This item is called the Beast Key, which is used to access and activate their beast powers. Each Beast Key has an animal motif matching to each Ranger's beast power. Of course, this item didn't exist in... Meanwhile, in Power Rangers, these morphos are very flexible, where they can be summoned anytime and anywhere through a smaller wristband called wrist comms. This also applies to the 6 Rangers, where the difference lies only in their beast keys.
Sandan Ningeki Karakuri Hengen Shuriken Sentai Ninja.
This differs from its Super Sentai version, where the ninjas transform using a sword called Ninja Ichibanto. With a similar concept, they will also use a nin shuriken connected to the sword and spin it to transform. Meanwhile, the Japanese version of the Gold Ranger transforms using burger-shaped flip phone called Ninja Star Burger. Interestingly, the Ninja Star Burger was still brought to Power Rangers Power Staff, where Power Rangers took an ordinary weapon and turned it into a morpher. The weapon was redesigned and even added special parts for the 6th Ranger. The Ninja Battle Morpher will be linked with the Ninja Power Star, and they will spin it to transform. This device was then named the Ninja Battle Morpher, which still serves as a weapon. This was still brought to Power Rangers as a regular phone and known as Burger Camera.
Seiza Blaster Uchu Sentai Q Ranger.
And in the Q Ranger, they use a larger wristband called Caesar Blaster. Caesar Blaster has a collectible item called Q Tama, a small globe with each Ranger's motif inside. Q Ranger is a season themed around galaxies and constellations with a large number of Rangers. Similarly, complicated because Power Rangers Cosmic Fury is the most original Power Rangers season so far. It's not entirely original, as they only created the costumes and morphers, while the Zords and the monsters were taken from the Q Rangers season. The costumes are just a redesign of the Dino Fury costumes, and I think it's unfair to compare them to the Q Rangers. But let's do it anyway. The Cosmic Morpher in this season is a wristband with a Tyrannosaurus motif on them. It's equipped with a small glowing marble called Cosmic Orbs. The morph sequence is almost the same as the Dino Fury Morpher, where the collectible item is attached to the morpher to transform. And in the Q, the Cosmic Fury also has a space theme. But despite this, the Rangers still utilize the dinosaur elements from Dino Fury, which is reflected in their morphers and helmets. And that's a wrap on the 10 original Power Rangers morphers. If you notice anything missing, or if there's any information that was overlooked, just let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We'll catch you in the next video.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Bye.